Oh, does getting your first divorce make you a failure when it comes down to relationships? Check out the clip of the day and we'll talk about it.
That's a ding on my record. That is a failure. I failed. I mean, he also failed. I'm not bent out of shape about it because I got the man of my dreams. But you should look at divorce as a failure. I don't know why you wouldn't.
Yeah.
You chose poorly, and now you've wasted each other's time.
Interesting.
Now, I got some good news and I got some bad news. Maybe more bad news than there are good news. Now, when it comes to the good news first, when it comes down to your first divorce, that's a possibility that you have a chance of making it, especially if you happen to get married a second time, right? I mean, stuff like that happens. It's almost similar to like a breakup. You break up, you meet somebody, or whatever the case may be. With marriage is a little different, but your first divorce is equivalent to like a breakup, right? You are bound to find somebody else again. Now, for the bad news, because like I said, there are more bad news than there are good news. If you get a divorce a second time, sorry to say it, guys, the chances of you getting divorced a third time is pretty high. I think it's like a 70% chance, but by that time you'll start to realize it's not them, it's you. You are the problem, believe it or not. It's something that's, I don't know, some type of behavior that you developed while you was in other relationships that never broke, you never ever fixed. It could be childhood trauma, it could be some type of, whatever damage happened in your last relationship that makes you, not your last relationship, probably your first relationship that made you go crazy in all three of these marriages. Now, with that being said, so yeah, there is a chance of you making it if it's your first. Second, that's when things get a little tricky, right? And do not forget, a lot of these people that are getting married, they're not in their early 20s. Some of them are already in their late 20s. So what end up happening, you end up being married for like 2 years. Y'all end up divorcing. Second marriage is another 2-3 years. You end up divorcing. By that time, you'll probably be in your late to early 40s, right? I mean, if you're in your mid 30s and you've been divorced 3 times, that's a problem. But again, your youth is being wasted. Like I said before, I don't know if I said this in a lot in my other videos, there's really nothing out there from what it seems like. If you have somebody that truly loves you and you love them, do not play them and make sure they do not play you, and everything will be all right. All right, guys? So yeah, try not to continue getting these divorce situations, all right? Anyway, peace out and check out the quote of the day. Bless up. When debating with a deceiver, right, as in a person that lies, you got to realize the English language has well over 170,000 words, right? But you chose to argue with facts. That means a lot. Business up.